Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful morning for quite a while. I've got some good news. Let's first take a look outside right now to take a check of your forecast. You can see it is 53 degrees in downtown Albuquerque. Wind speeds 3-mile-per-hour winds. It's going to be pretty calm all morning and dry as well. This is what I'm talking about. By 8 o'clock, still pretty calm all the way down. And then by 2 p.m., you'll see about 5-mile-per-hour winds. But again, a pretty calm morning ahead, and it's dry, so it should be a great balloon morning. Taking a look at temperatures across our state, you can see the northwestern portion, a pretty chilly start. Some areas in the 30s. That is way too cold. It was still cold walking to my car at 53 degrees this morning, but don't worry. All of these temps will be warming up, not by too much though. If you take a look at your highs today, it is going to be just slightly cooler than things were yesterday. So southeastern portion of our state, Roswell, yesterday was about 97, today hitting about 95. Carlsbad just slightly warmer than things were yesterday, but for most of our state, it's probably going to be slightly cooler than you were expecting yesterday. Now we want to talk about our forecast gusts because those calm conditions will not be staying around for very long. You can see that by this afternoon, we are starting to see double digits when it comes to winds. 18-mile-per-hour winds in Las Vegas, Socorro, 11, and then it starts to kind of shift, and then by nighttime you can see certain areas are still seeing those double digits. It eventually moves out of the way and then comes back in full force tomorrow morning, and you can see by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning those double digits again, 24-mile-per-hour winds in Klein's Corners, and then it continues to move and shift, getting into 23, 22, 22, 18, and then 13 over here in the metro area starting tomorrow afternoon. So we've got those breezy and cooler conditions ahead for sure, starting late this afternoon into tomorrow. So let's go to the southeastern portion of our state. Roswell, we saw that high of 95, and then we've got a low of 52 degrees overnight. Here is your 7-day forecast in Roswell. We're expecting some of those breezy conditions and then a cold front moving in. It's going to affect things on Monday. You can see that sharp drop in temp, high of 81. Southwestern portion of our state, TRC, high of 88, low of 54 degrees. Let's fly on over to the northwestern portion of our state. Farmington, we've got a high of 81, low of 44 degrees. Here is your 7-day forecast in Farmington. Those windy conditions for Farmington continues into tomorrow, but again, drop in temps because we've got a cold front moving in. Northeastern portion of our state, Mora, high of 77, low of 43 degrees. Let's fly on over to Santa Fe, where there's a high of 80, low of 47 degrees. Here is your 7-day forecast in Santa Fe. Again, expecting some of those windy conditions tomorrow as well. Cold front, drop in temp, and then it's going to heat back up later on during your work week. To Harris, we've got a high of 78, low of 51 degrees. That's your East Mountains today. Let's head on over to the Albuquerque metro area, seeing those temps highs in the low 80s. And here is the rest of your metro. Downtown, high of 81, low of 52 degrees. And here is your 7-day forecast, where we're expecting those breezy conditions just slightly today, definitely tomorrow. Cold front with a drop in temps, and then those temps rising back up during your work week.